Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome back. Today is the grand reveal for the hashtag One Style 4 Collections 23 for our collaboration that I am co-hosting with Melinda Davis, Melissa Sue, and Crafting with Isabel. If you missed the announcement video, we did it about 2 weeks ago, and it was one style that we decided on, and 4 collections is each one of us was using whatever paper collection we wanted, and the one style was a tall and skinny. The only requirement for tall and skinny is that your width had to be less than half the height. So if my height is 9 inches, I had to be less than 4.5 inches wide. That classified the tall and skinny. So today is the reveal, and I'm super excited. I've never done tall and skinny, and I was up for the challenge, and I even pushed myself a little further. So without further ado, here is the tall and skinny that I created, and I hope I'm in view. Maybe I should lift you up just a little bit. She measures, let's see, she measures, trying to see if I can raise you up just a little bit. See my shirt? She measures 10 inches, cover measures 10 inches by, and this is a wraparound cover. So the cover was about 5 inches, plus I gave myself about 1.5 inches here, and then the other 5. So I do have overlap here, but I actually like that because until it really starts to chunk out, and if you really wanted to close it nice and secure, you can secure your pen in there. So the paper collection I used was a travel kit, and the digital shot will be in my description box below. And it was designed to be tall and skinny. I did have, I have 2 signatures in here, and I did the 5 whole pamphlet stitch. My cover is a material that I upcycled. It was brand new, and I bought it in bins. It was sewn to be like a dog's bandana, but what drew my attention was that it was doubled over, so I cut it open, and I had more than a fat quarter, which is absolutely wonderful, and it's on the thick side. I did sew the entire cover. I don't think I will probably try that again anytime soon. I did have a doily that I secured on here that covers the entire journal, and it flips over in the top and bottom. This is an old linen that had the colors of the digital kit, just very small subtle flowers. I'm not sure if I want to keep this length. I might cut it down just a little bit or cut it in half. So I'm still undecided about my closure. For my cover, I did use that corrugated, this is the linen. So it has all those colors in there. And I just tied a knot for the center and on the ends. For my cover, I have the corrugated paper that I got from Spellbinders. My favorite stencil with the lines with my DIY texture paste. This was one of the tags, this dress form. So I used it as my focal point. It had this brownish eyelash trim that I tucked around in the back. And then these were one of my clusters that I've shown on Temu Tuesday. And then also one of the dangles that I created on, I have a video on my channel if you're interested. And I have an eyelet there. Here is the material that hangs over. You can see the signatures are shorter than the book. I do have a dangle here. I'm sorry. I have a runny nose. I'm getting over a cold. But if I wanted to, I can tuck my pen in here and have it secure and also protect my pages. So You don't see a lot any dangles here, and that's the reason why. But I love the overhang here. I left the strings long, so if this journal sells, whoever purchases it can add beads or, you know, a little extra for themselves. So on the inside cover, I upcycled another piece of fabric, and I did so all around. I'm still undecided whether I'm going to put the silver book corners, which I do have there. Not 100% sure, because there is a lot of browns and bronze, so I just opted at this time not to put it. Another one of my clusters with a dangle, I just put here. I didn't want any pockets here, and I don't have any pockets here, and I'm going to leave the option for the writing board in case this journal sells. If it doesn't sell and I gift it, then I'll make it. So my pages are 4¼ inches wide by 9 inches, and I used a lot of the Temu lace that I hauled in that off-white color. This digital kit did come with some ephemera, but most of it I had to create myself. And I did do some light stenciling on some of the pages, so I did them on the greens, and this is the same stencil that I use with my texture paste there. And I only did it on the greens, and on the browns I opted not to. All the lace I did stitch in, so I glued it first and then I stitched it because I just love the feel of it. So you'll see stitching there. This is the belly band that came with the kit, but then I used a border edge punch just to give it some, judge it up a bit, and then some tea-dyed paper just to tuck behind it. I wanted this to have a lot of writing space, and I think I pulled it off. Oh my gosh, I'm so stuffy. This is blank music paper from my stash. Here's another one of the images from the kit. Tea-dye paper. Another image from the kit. When a digital kit doesn't have a lot of ephemera to choose from, I tend to go with book pages to create my own. This is just a small, simple envelope that I use a lot of the scraps for when I cut the pages down to create a little cluster, and then using the stems from Temu, I created my own little ephemera pieces, and then this is a digital kit that had the words. And then in here again, just some coffee dyed paper or tea dyed paper with some light stenciling just to break it up, and I inked all the edges. So that's what I tucked in there, and then I ink the envelope in green, and then just added some of that leftover fabric from here as the topper of the paper clip. More stenciling, some random stitching. I hope I'm in frame. I'm sorry if I'm not. More ribbon with stitching, more stenciling. This is computer paper that my daughter had upcycled from her job. So I left it exactly in its entirety, and I just did some fun folds. So one side does have lines, the other one does not. And then I inked all the creases and then just added some brown lace there. Here's some ledger paper. This came with the kit. And then I just added some loose ribbon there. Oh my gosh, I feel like I have to... I'm so sorry. Sneeze. But I did stencil. I had a floral stencil that I did with the same green that I inked, and I did it in the back. Sorry about that. I had a sneezing sneezing fit. Another tag that came with the kit, and I just kept the little spare pieces of brown and stapled that on there. This is a wraparound pocket that I usually create with book page, and if you want to see that, I'll definitely share with you my top 5 favorite things that I like to include in my journals using book page. So that's in that pocket. In this pocket is one of the dress forms, again with some scrap lace. These are the tags from Dollar Tree that I dyed and inked, and then some more of my own ephemera that I create, tickets, and this one I actually created using some leftover pieces of what I cut off. So that's what's sitting in that pocket. And then on this side we have another one of the tags with some fabric stenciled in the back. The smaller tag with that crocheted lace. That's in the back pocket. Here is this one. I left it blank. And then I tucked another one of those tags and another ticket in here for contrast and color. And then this time I stamped it on some of the leftover green tie-dye paper. And then just did a small collage there. Some more of the collection. Another tag. These were the postcards. I cut them down to make pockets. These I sewed around, stenciled in the back of this one. Manuscript paper. I folded it over and created the pocket. Scrap cluster. Another one of the postcards, and just guest check. Here is another one of my favorites. This is a tall pocket using book page. I'm sorry if you can hear that in the background. Let me just lower that. One of my tall pockets, like I was saying. And in here is one of these tickets that tags that fold out. And all I did was ink it. I cut it in a V and then did some light collaging. That goes in there. This is envelopes that I joined together for my center signature. And I stitched all around. In this pocket, this is just here for decoration. In this pocket, I have just coffee dyed paper. And on this side, I left this blank so it can be journaled. But in here, I have a large tag on file folder. And then I also left the back for more journaling. Here's the other side of the manuscript, little collage there. Some tie-dyed index cards, and then another one of the postcards. This is just ephemera that I had in my stash. Journaling. Here's another tall pocket. This one I stenciled in brown. On the other side of the ledger paper, here's another one of these pockets. Oh, look, I didn't put anything in there. I think I have another one of these. So there's a pocket there, and a pocket there. And here we go. Yeah, something. Yeah, I like this one. And then the last pocket is just a dress form of postcard. And then this row of tickets that I thought went well. And it just says Precious. Here's another one of those tip outs. More paper. And they're very similar, but I try to be mindful. Here is a hidden paper clip with pockets. I can show you how to do that. This I did out of book page as well. It is a functional pocket, but be mindful that it is made out of book pages, and these are tickets that I've made myself as ephemera. So I thought these colors were fun, and they're in the collection. Just to tuck in there some brown lace and the word grateful, and then on the other side is a collage with some more tickets in the colors that complemented the collection. And this says enjoy. And then this is one of those long envelopes, and in here I did a large tag with a pocket that I didn't put anything in. So I thought it would be great as memorabilia to put in there, and then you can journal about it on the top. So this is a hidden paper clip that just clips that in place, and it looks cute. Alright, more. And then we're in the second signature. And again, similar in fashion. Here's another one of the envelopes. Another one of the hidden paper clips. And then the large tag that's in here. And it has a pocket. And this is ephemera that came with it. On some music paper. So that just goes there, and I thought using the word ticket was cute, so let me turn that around. A little collage. I almost didn't think I was gonna make it. I got sick the beginning of the second week that we had, and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna make it. The babies are playing. I think I have 2 ephemera in here, yeah. So this is, again, one of my favorites. So I got a pocket back there, pocket there, and then a small pocket here with some little ephemera I made, and the one that came with the kit. On this side, we have another tall pocket with some stenciling in the back of the dress form. Another pocket. This time, as I was cutting the large tags that I used in these envelopes, and in here I had some pieces left over, so I just used my decorative edge and used that to start to decorate. Again, index card, very simple, just color stained. To write, my tall pocket, this was the leftover from there. And it says notes with very simple collaging. I mass make these and then leave the decorating after. So again, if you want to see how I do them, I'll definitely share them with you. Again, this is just for decoration. This is just more paper. This is to write. Here's another large journaling tag. And that goes in there. More journaling, another pocket here with a little cluster. Oh, I think I skipped. Another tag, some more stenciling. This one I did stitch. Here's a wraparound pocket again with some little tags. And this, like I said, this one mimics the other one very much. It's very similar. And then, another large one here, and some smaller ones there. Here's the tip out. Here's the other envelope with the paper. And this is great to be able to use up a lot of the little pieces that you have left to decorate. And then here is my other belly band. And that is it. This is my tall and skinny. Oh my God, this sewing was not easy, guys. Was not easy. Not sure if I'm going to try it again anytime soon. But there she is. And she is up for sale. If you need to know how many pages versus how many writable pages that are in here, just let me know. I think I need to switch these to some longer paper clips. They just come out too easy. I think I want to swap those out. Maybe I'll do some hidden paper clips with the little fringe on the top like I did. I think I'll do that. Alright, it was a pleasure doing this collaboration with Melissa, Sue, Melinda Davis, and Crafting with Isabel. Be sure to check my description box for the links and go check out. Today is the grand reveal for our Tall and Skinny hashtag One Style 4 Collections 23 collaboration. And I had so much fun, so much fun. This was amazing. And just as a reminder that some channels will be releasing some videos of their process. I'm not sure if they still are. I know I had the intentions, but then I got sick and that went by the wayside. So I just wanted to make sure that I had something to show you guys for the grand reveal. All right, can't wait to hear what you think about it. If you've ever tried the tall and skinny, I would love to know any tips, tricks, because this was really challenging, a very small space to work with, but I think I controlled myself enough not to let it get out of hand. All right, my friends, till the next one. Bye now.